Okay, boom. Section 10 bonus pod. It's a Friday, and Steve got the vibes going with the Santa hat.
Mhm.
And I asked T, you got a Santa hat? And he said, I got a Santa hat. And he wanders off camera for a good 5 to 7 minutes, comes back, and my man comes back with a whole ass stocking on his head. And man, it looks like I thought at first when the stocking was behind your head, I was like, oh, it's an elf hat. And then I saw it's a very big stocking, but I feel like it also there's a chance it's cutting off the circulation to your brain.
My head hurts really bad right now.
You don't have to keep it on the whole
No,
time.
I have to.
For the bit.
I want to.
For the bit. You're gonna keep
I'm
it on
not
for
committed.
the bit.
That's who Tyler Milliken is.
Yeah, that's what T do. You know?
I mentioned it before. It looks like Tyler bought a Santa hat that's also a stocking. Like he got like the 2-for-1.
Yeah.
But then you look at it a little closer and it's like, yeah, there's no blood going to his brain.
No.
Like
yeah,
you
like
are
his face is
potentially going to pass out.
noticeably paler.
It does
Yeah.
look much paler. I will say these
Yeah.
stockings have been in my family for a very long time before I was born, actually.
Uncle Cubby once had a Christmas with these stockings.
He actually knitted them himself.
Yeah.
That was his wedding gift to my mom and father.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. People were on the Section 10 Reddit earlier today saying, I just walk around all the time saying, okay, boom now.
I mean, it's how we start the bonus pods. Why not?
They want to know, like, where did it come from? I feel like it came from a Section 10 episode a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember. I've just always known you to say that, so I don't know where it originated.
Because it was definitely a Section 10 thing. It wasn't big, or it didn't pop off at the
Mm-mm.
time when it first happened. I forget what we were talking about. But there was just something like I can't remember. I can't remember the full context, but it
When
was
you
a
think,
Section 10 thing.
It was probably something where we maybe got off topic. Like, okay, boom, and then like kind of getting us back on or something. No,
No, it was.
It feels like that's
was
the start of something.
It was like talking about like
it's not happening. No, you're not gonna find it. That's the face of not gonna find it.
I don't know how to word it. I don't know how to describe it, but it was kind of like saying like I don't, dude, who cares? It wasn't a monumental moment in Section 10 history. It was from a podcast in probably 2019 or 2020, around that time. But it wasn't like a popular segment where like, oh yeah, dude, you remember where you were for OK Boom? Like, no.
Okay, boom. Oh my God, favorite Section 10 memory. Okay, boom. That was incredible.
Yeah.
We should keep trying to figure this out though. Like, so what kind of discussion was going on?
Yeah, it sounds like you can picture it. What's like?
I can kind of picture it. Like we were talking about something, and
Sounds like a podcast.
we just said like boom. It was like okay, boom. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Boom sauce.
No, it wasn't that.
Okay, boom.
Okay, boom.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember, but it's I don't know, dude. Anyways, Merry Christmas. It's Friday bonus pod. We've got voicemails coming up.
No.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah,
No,
we do. What, T,
Jared.
don't give up. Don't give up so quick. 'Cause
I
last
didn't
time
give
we didn't
up.
have.
I'm
we didn't have-
disappointed.
Yeah, but like you
This
being
is our
disappointed.
Christmas wish list bonus pod, Jared.
Christmas wish list bonus pod featuring voicemails, right, Steve?
No. That's
Why?
a separate. This is for our Christmas wish list.
All right, but here's the thing.
Jeez.
Because my Christmas wish list, I'm surprised that you asked me. My number one thing on my Christmas wish list was voicemails. So
That doesn't mean
all
you're
right.
gonna just get it.
What do you mean?
This is now gonna look so that you know I'm always
That's not
thinking
part of the
content.
Christmas spirit.
What?
Now it's gonna be
What?
like Christmas. The title's
What?
gonna suck, Jake.
What's
you
the-
know it's gonna suck.
what's
It's
the
gonna say
title?
Christmas wish lists and voicemails. That looks so dumb. Those
No,
don't
no,
go
no,
together
you,
like
no,
at
no,
all.
no. Who said you have to put voicemails in the title?
All right, Jake. Not in the title.
Yeah, don't put it in the title.
All right,
Put,
so
the title
hey,
should be Christmas wish list and definitely not voicemails. That's the title.
If voicemails is not in the title, I'm definitely going to give you some voicemails.
So we have voicemails.
Oh, there's voicemails to be had. I haven't like gone through them or anything.
Oh, all right. So then Santa came through.
100%. And Santa, wait, what was that, Santa? Oh, I'm just on the phone with Santa right now.
Yeah, what is
Santa
he saying?
said we should probably keep the title as Christmas wish lists.
Well,
And then people will be like, oh, what is that hidden gift under the tree? Voicemails. Jerry?
who said we couldn't do both?
We can do both. I'm saying I don't want a dumbass title that says Christmas wish lists and voicemails. I think that looks
All right,
stupid.
that's why it's the title is going to be Christmas wish list and definitely not voicemails.
I don't even
Jake,
love that. I like it better
Jake,
than the voicemails.
is that a good
Jake?
title?
Yeah, I could write that one down.
Yeah, that's a good title.
Okay.
That's a good title.
We
Come
can
on.
land on that. We can land on that.
Yeah, that's a good title. I think that's a good. I think we should run with that. Print it.
Okay.
That's the title.
But we're gonna have voicemails.
Okay, boom. Yeah. Because that's my Christmas wish.
Is that your number one wish? I mean, this is supposed to be
No.
a Red Sox Christmas wish list. Your number one Christmas wish list item is voicemails?
Mm-hmm.
He showed it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. I trust
My
you,
number
dude.
two, though. My number two. It's hard for me to say, because I want. It's almost like I'm trying to think, man. Like it's. I'm trying to think of the analogy. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. It's kind of like getting a drum set, because like I'm gonna have fun with it, but it's gonna annoy other people in the house, right? Because for me, my drum set is I want Nolan Arenado or Alex Bregman. Like I want a third baseman. And that's going to annoy Rafael Devers because he's going to come off third base. And if they put him at first, that's going to annoy all the Tristan Casas cult members, which I like Tristan Casas, but there are people that like him too much. Oh, don't do that.
I'm
Don't do that.
wondering. I'm just curious.
If I didn't outwardly love Tristan Casas, would his own brother be like, hey, thanks for all the support for my brother?
When was
If-
this?
Steve, when did we go to that game where we looked at T? Was that last year?
Oh, that was 2 seasons ago. That was the end of 23.
Okay, yeah.
When
so
T was
2020.
just over there and you were like, that's fucking
I was like, that
Tyler,
looks like
which
T.
is crazy
and
because
then
he
you guys
never goes to
came and
Fenway.
said hello or anything. You just.
Yeah, you didn't come over to say hello to me. and
I didn't
Steve.
know where you guys were sitting. I never saw you.
We were waving to you. We were texting you. You were
Yeah, we
like, fuck
texted
those
you.
guys.
Yeah,
fuck
we sent you the
off.
ticket stubs. where
Steve
we
didn't
were
even have my
sitting.
phone number.
No, but we were texting you. Jared
Yeah, we
gave it to me.
texted. Yeah. So, anyways, I do like Tristan Casas a lot, but then there are just some people out there that really, really, really like Tristan. Like they like Tristan Casas more than they like the Boston Red Sox, which is just weird. Like I never liked a player more than I like the team. It got close with Nomar, but I was also a child. If you're
Tristan
kinda like-
Casas, for all the haters, was on the Fenway Fest promo today. Him and Garrett Crochet.
What the fuck does that mean on the poster?
Yeah, a lot of people were saying since he wasn't on the poster for the Mexico series that, it was over. They hate him.
Did anyone like give a shit about the Mexico series poster?
There was
I
like a
didn't
thing
see
on Twitter.
Oh, it was a thing. It was
I
a
didn't
thing,
see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I think
What-
we talked about it on here. Yeah, him not being on that poster ruffled some, or didn't ruffle feathers. It just got
What is
the
people
Tristan
all-
Casas people
what
were
is
all
the-
up.
what is the Mexico series?
I still don't know. I just know that Casas wasn't on it.
What
They're
That was like
playing
the
like
main thing I
3
picked up was
games.
like he's not on that.
what is that?
They're going down and they're playing a team from Mexico for I think,
The Red
2 or
Sox?
3 games. Yes, during spring training. March 24th and the 25th. They'll play the Sultan de Monterrey's.
No way, that's how you say it.
That's definitely not how you say it. Yeah.
No. But that will basically lead into opening day for them in Texas.
Sending you some voicemails. It.
These are not working for me. These are not working for me, Steve.
I texted them to you. They're not working.
No voicemails. It says no voice.
then again, this is another reason. I mean, this is
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Steve, is they have to be downloaded into MP3 files.
Yeah, that's the thing, Jared.
That takes
Instead of just it
fucking
comes up
2
during the show.
It takes 2 seconds, and you know that I want voicemails on every bonus pod.
Jake, last bonus pod, what did I ask for?
Jake
I
wasn't
wasn't
here.
here, but I listened through from the beginning, and it sounded like you wanted voicemails.
Oh, I was dying for him. I think the episode before we had him, so I didn't have to ask for him. Then last bonus pod, I was like, man, I really need some voicemails. And then this one in particular, like, all I want for Christmas is for fucking Steve to download some voicemails. And I don't know. I'm not saying we need them right this second. So there doesn't have to be
Try the one that's coming in.
All right. This one
Scrooge.
comes in from Hector. Hey, Hector. Oh, this is perfect, Steve. This is exactly what I needed.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to us all. This is it. Steve, this is it. This is what I asked for.
All right, here we go.
All right,
Growth of the year.
first one comes in from who is this? Well, they're probably going to say, right?
They're gonna say, yeah.
I think we should do 3 voicemails.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll do 3.
You going to get me 3?
I'll get you 3.
Are we still
Oh.
doing the wish list?
This is
That's what I'm asking, Tyler. I thought we have the hats on and we're just jumping to voicemails.
Whoa. Well, like this was on my Christmas list.
Was it the first thing on your list?
Yes.
Yeah, and
All
I
right,
want
then we
Corbin
can play
Burns.
him.
Is he signed right now?
No, but like I want like so. All right, let's do another analogy. When I was a little kid,
Can
You-
we play the voicemails?
hold on. When I was a little kid, you know what I asked for Christmas, Steve?
What did you want? N64?
A drum set.
Okay.
And you know what my parents didn't get me?
the
A drum set. Because
Okay.
it's loud, it takes up a ton of space. We didn't have the space for a big ass drum set. They
Smart
got me
move.
a little toy drum, like the size of like a dinner plate, plastic drum with a blue drumstick on a string. They got me a toy one. I'm like, that's not what I want. I wanted a full on drum kit drum set. So I shot for the moon and I ended up in a pile of shit in my front yard. You know, so that's why when I'm looking at this, that brings us to 2024 now. I could ask for Corbin Burns, right? I could ask for the drum set. My parents are not getting me a drum set. Santa is not bringing me a drum set. But if I ask for realistic things, like maybe some candy canes. Who says I can't have some candy canes? That's not unrealistic.
This is sad.
Then I have the realistic chance of actually getting what's on my list. So that's why number 1 on my Christmas list is a voicemail.
What up, Section 10? It's Big Z from Tennessee here. Just calling. I'm neighbors with Brock Holt. Start
Oh,
things off. Nowhere close to Pigeon Forge. Middle Tennessee here checking in. But just wanted to call in. The dopamine's wearing off a little bit
yeah.
from the Garrett Crochet trade. And, I am on Twitter every day looking for news.
No. Twitter.
Looking to see, trade talk, if we're going to actually spend some money. I think my X is actually broken because I muted Verino P-Pan, but he keeps positive and okay and all over my timeline when we're not doing anything. But I was wondering what you guys think it'll take to say that Henry's actually in spending mode, because I don't think just the Burns acquisition alone will do it for me. I'm thinking I need to see some multiple big moves, but I just wanted to pick you guys' brains here and see, what we're thinking. But big fan, appreciate it. Have a good one.
I think if the Red Sox signed Corbin Burns, you
Oh
certainly
my.
couldn't sit there and be
Yeah.
like, Henry,
Brother.
you cheap ass motherfucker. Like, nah, because that's gonna cost like $250 between $250 and $300
That
million.
could be $300 million. Like,
Yeah.
these cheap bitches.
Yeah.
They just spent $300 million on one guy. What the hell?
These
My
bargain bin shopping.
My concern remained that everyone was going to look at the $700 million that they were going to offer Soto and then just assume that, oh, that's it. They're not going to spend on anybody else. Like that. There's no way that it goes from that to then you just give Chapman money and maybe another guy or two. Like their intent, I still think, remains on spending money. It's just about if they're going to find the right fit for somebody and can actually land that somebody that's going to cost a decent amount of coin.
I do think a lot of people are going to hold on to that Sam Kennedy quote, and I feel like I'm already getting it a bunch on like X of people being like, they said they were going over the first CBT threshold.
Twitter, dude.
Stop with the X. T. What do we like? What do we do?
He's gonna have the biggest headache after this. That thing.
Yeah, I think his stalking. I don't think he's ever called it X until just then.
I know. You were encouraged by the voicemail. We shot that down right when he said it.
The voicemail called it X, and then T was like, "I guess we're doing X." No, we're not. We're never doing X. It's Twitter.
It's what young
happened there,
people
T?
call
Walk
it
us
now.
through.
Young people call it that now.
I don't. Yeah, but you
And
look.
then you're just
40.
calling us old. That's
Yeah.
another negative.
Yeah. Was that the first time that you've called it X on this podcast?
Yes, anywhere actually.
He kind of tried to sneak it in too. He was trying to just like say it like we weren't going to catch on. Come on, bro.
I think this is why I talk quickly, because if I don't talk fast, I'm not getting my thought out. I'm getting cooked every time.
Here you do. Here you do. You get most of
nah.
your thoughts in here.
Yeah, I'll never call it X.
But like 5 years from now, there's going to be a generation that's like, I didn't even know what Twitter was.
Let's
yeah,
just not talk about that.
Fuck those people.
Yeah, they
Like,
suck.
okay, do you remember what TikTok was before TikTok changed?
Musically.
Okay, right? But like
knew
you
that.
talk to like the average TikTok young person today, they don't know. They have no clue.
But that's different. Like Musically didn't pop. It didn't pop until it was TikTok. Twitter was at the peak of the internet, and then they were just like, "Oh, we're changing it to X because Elon Musk is a fucking idiot."
They could have just kept it as Twitter, by the way.
Sounds
Like,
cool.
why did he have to change it to X?
I don't
Why
know.
would anyone then connect that to him? I almost thought he would have just called it like Elon Musk app or whatever, instead of just X. Am I missing something? Why is it called
Elon
X?
Musk app is very bad.
I don't know.
Why is it called X? I haven't
It's
even
just
really
like his
thought it out.
favorite letter.
Probably, yeah.
It is. That is why.
It's what he named his
Okay.
kid, right? Wasn't that?
His kid's name's X now?
There's
His
something
kid's
like that.
name is like a bunch of like letters and numbers and shit.
Ugh. Anyway, T.
See,
Oh yeah, no, I think a lot of people are going to take like the Sam Kennedy stuff when he said they were willing to go over the first CBT threshold as like the automatic yes, they are going over it, and I feel like I've been getting a ton of that. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to go over the luxury tax. I thought they were going over the luxury tax if they had landed Juan Soto. That was a scenario. I think they're going to spend up to that first CBT threshold, which I think for a lot of people will still not be enough in their eyes.
What's
they're
the
not
number,
gonna-
T? What's that number?
241. You have roughly 50 million before you
You
get there
have
right
50.
now.
Okay. Well, you can still have a good offseason and be under that.
You could sign Bregman, Walker Buehler, and probably get to right around that number right there. But you could also trade for Luis Castillo and add 24 million like that via trade, and it's like you went out and paid a pitcher. You know, there's different ways to add that money.
I'm not optimistic about the Red Sox trading for Luis Castillo.
I'm more than happy with that.
That was funny, though. They're going to get Burns, and I'm going to be like, no, that's not enough.
Oh, no,
like,
that
brother,
would
that
be-
would certainly be enough.
Hmm.
Just get the guys you need and spend the money.
Get the guys you need, like this voicemail.
Hey, it's Cam again calling. I called 5 minutes ago. Talked about how we watch the Polar Express every year, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting here and admittedly I'm a little stoned, but it's actually a really creepy movie. Now that I'm giving it thought, it is kind of creepy. It's the same guy, and that, especially the like ghost of Christmas or whatever that guy is. So, anyways, no, I love the sweaters, by the way. Got one in the mail. 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Would
thank
recommend,
you.
and appreciate you guys once again. But yeah,
Appreciate you.
kind of creepy. Still love the movie. All right, thanks for taking my second call.
No
All right,
problem.
that's it. Oh, and honestly, y'all helped me through a lot. Appreciate it for real. All right, bye, guys.
Anytime, man. Jake, have you seen the Polar Express movie?
Yeah, he's dead on. It's an all-time creepy movie.
I don't know that I've seen
It's-
it. Is that the one with Tom
dude.
Hanks?
It is,
Yep.
yeah. It's the animated one from, I think, exactly 20 years ago. I think it came out in 04.
What's
That's
the
a
deal
comfort
with
movie
that?
for me.
What's the deal with it? Is it just creepy?
Well, it's the animation's all weird. Like they weren't necessarily ready yet to do a movie like that. At least whoever the hell put the movie together.
Mhm.
The concept is awesome. Like obviously the Polar Express is great. We've had that book in our family forever. When it came out, we all saw it. I'm sure it made a ton of money. It's just the motions are odd. The people move strange. And it just doesn't flow that great. But I will, and T kind of alluded to it, every holiday season I put on the Polar Express, among a lot of other movies, but I like tossing it on. Soundtrack's good. It gets you a little bit in the Christmas spirit.
What
but
songs
wow,
are on it, Steve?
feeling creeped
sing, if you could sing one for us.
I more mean the soundtrack. That doesn't necessarily mean they're all songs. It's just like
Oh.
You can
Christmassy tunes. Christmassy tunes.
All right,
if
could
will.
you hum one for us?
Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
T?
It reminds me, you guys ever see that movie, The Scary Godmother, The Revenge of Jimmy? You ever see that?
God Mob.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Godmother.
You guys ever watch
I
God
hate you
Mob?
guys.
Scary Parents.
Scary Godmother, The Revenge of Jimmy. You've seen the movie, have you not, Jake?
Never heard of it.
Oh my god. It used to be on Cartoon Network all the time. It's the exact same vibe.
You guys ever see the Scary God Mob? The
I fucking hate you guys. I can't talk.
I remember the sequel, Scary God Mob Parents 2.
No, there's people who will know that movie and they will understand.
Scary God Mob Parents.
Damn it!
Oh, I love you, T. Oh, man. What is it called? Scary God Mob?
Scary
Scary
Godmother.
God Mob parents. You guys ever seen it?
You've
Scary Godmother, The Revenge of Jimmy.
One thing I know is that you've seen it.
You had to see the film. You'll get it if you saw it.
Google
Google
Who
that
hasn't
shit.
seen it?
Jake, you've definitely seen it.
The one with Jimmy.
It was with that dumb little girl.
Whoa.
It was creepy as fuck.
Whoa.
No, she
Whoa.
is stupid as fuck. She's useless in the movie. She's like Boo from Monsters Inc., but like more pathetic.
You know what? Real quick here. On Polar Express and not God Mob, but
No.
they should just like, why haven't they remade the Polar Express and done it right? Like, let's get this right. Let's wrong this right. Let's fix this mistake. You looking like they have, Tyler? They haven't remade the Polar Express, right?
I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked on a video and I thought it was playing over the podcast, and I thought you.
What
couldn't
did you
hear
click
it.
to?
I don't know what I was just listening to.
You
Couldn't
looked
hear
like
it,
you
T.
clicked on some weird stuff, too.
No,
Couldn't
no.
hear it,
It was sports related. It was Shaq, I think. I was just very confused. I thought Jared was playing it because he was holding his phone.
Shaq God Mob. Yeah. That was like Kazam.
remember
Yeah.
seeing God Mob. Oh, that's one of my favorite.
Godmother.
Yeah. God Mob with the parents and Jimmy. Next voicemail.
Hey, long-time listener, first-time caller. Been a listener since episode 15, the Dustin Pedroia episode. Yeah, question for Cooley.
So great.
That's tough.
Who are you picking all-time Red Sox 5-on-5 to take down the cereal mascots? I think it's really important we figure that one out. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen. Later, bye.
Oh, you're not going to like the
Shit.
answer because
Oh,
it's not going to
man.
exist.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Cole's
That's-
dead.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man. Sorry, we don't have any. I don't even know what you asked. I'll be honest. Yeah. Do we have another one? No?
Yeah, I'll get you another one.
Yeah. Let's do a makeup one. Why not?
Hey, it's
Also,
the
you know
Christmas
what's pretty
season. This
cool?
is what you want, right? Like, come on. It's on
You
your
know,
wish list.
you know what was pretty cool, and I don't know if you guys saw this. It just reminded me because I'm wearing the Sea Dogs hoodie right now. But when we went to Portland and we went to the gift shop and I got that jacket,
Mm-hmm.
the Sea Dogs now market that as like, this is the Jared Carrabis jacket.
That is very funny.
Like, they've sent out multiple tweets being like, if you want the jacket that Jared Carrabis wears, we got it in the Sea Dog store. And I'm happy to retweet it every single time.
Our sales
I
up.
love it. I love that that's the Jared jacket because that is one of my, out of all the jackets that I have, that's probably number one, if not number two, my favorite jackets that I own. Like obviously like the OG Red Sox jacket, like the 2021 playoff run jacket is.
That was
the
Jared's got a new jacket.
Yeah, that's the jacket that started the jackets. So that's got to be in consideration for number one. But if it's not the OG, I feel like the Sea Dogs jacket is right there. Yeah.
That one's awesome. And shout out to their team store. We did the team store tour there for not a lot of space. They pack in a bunch of merch. There's a lot of really good items in there. Definitely go. I don't know if it's open year round. If it is, check it out.
It says get yourself a new jacket like Jared Carrabis.
There you go.
And then it's the jacket hanging on a hanger inside the dugout. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
T, it's not in your head anymore. Come on now.
It started hurting.
Yeah.
Give T a break.
That's
Give T a break. His brain can only handle so much. That's why we got to do another voicemail.
You don't have to do it.
Hi, my name is David. I'm a longtime fan. I love the podcast.
David.
I'm currently a freshman at UMass Amherst in the data science program, and my career goal is to work as a data scientist in baseball. I want to know what you guys think of analytics and data in sports.
Yeah, we've done this.
We
did this one.
We did this one. This
is what happens, Jerry. I'm telling you.
Listen, hey, Steve, you know what? Steve,
but
you know
Merry
what?
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry
though.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. We don't need another. We did it. It's fine.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
No more.
Okay.
I got what I wanted.
All right.
I got what I wanted.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Because we didn't put out the number to get new ones, which was entirely Steve's fault.
No. It's no one's fault.
Oh,
this was,
no.
No, the one that planned for this episode was me. It's Red Sox Christmas wish list, and we've yet to touch up on any of those.
But did you really think that I wouldn't have voicemails on my Christmas list, Steve? Is that something that you thought?
That is fair. I didn't factor that in.
Tyler?
What do you got, T?
You know, I'm not trying to get myself into trouble here, but I do feel like there's been a bit of sabotaging going on with what this was expected to be.
What does that mean?
I agree with T.
We were going to do the Christmas wish
list,
list,
you can
right?
both fucking get in the penalty box. What?
We're just talking. It's Christmas.
Right,
you can't spend some money on Christmas.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is I felt like when you broached the topic, when Lenny was here, there may have been a little bit of, confusion. Maybe we didn't communicate it perfectly here. And I think it's led to all of us being a little off center in this conversation.
What was confusing about it?
I don't know. It seems like you were the confused one out of everyone here.
Confused.
Yep. That's the word.
I'm with T here. This was in the chat.
He threw a Y at the beginning of confused and went confusion.
I'm working on talking slower.
I think it's the hat.
It hurts.
Yeah.
But I like it.
All right, so your take is what? That I brought upon the confusion or Steve did?
No, I think you may be the roots of it, but it wasn't on purpose, it seems. I think you're confused.
So here's
I think he just
deal.
missed the text. He missed the text. That's
Might have
fine.
missed the text. It happens.
What's the text?
It's in the 10 chat.
Yeah, no. So the text was that we were doing a Christmas list episode.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. For the bonus pod. Yep.
For the bonus pod. And I took that as
voicemails.
I took that as, what do you want for Christmas? Wouldn't you, Jake? Jake, let me just ask Jake a question. I don't want you guys to say anything. Let me ask Jake the question. If I said, hey, Jake, we're going to do a Christmas list episode, would you take that as what's on your Christmas list? Or would you take that as, let's talk about what players we want on the team? Which one would you take that as?
I mean, I'd prefer to stay out of it, to be honest, but I think, yeah, I mean, listening to the last episode, I maybe could have predicted that you might have wanted a couple voicemails on this one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think your dedication to voicemails, Jared, is really inspiring, and it shows how much you care about giving the fan base a chance to speak and really voice their opinions and thoughts. And I think that's pretty powerful, especially around this time of year when not everybody has someone to talk to.
Thank you, T. That's what it's all about, Steve.
So to say, any animosity I had during this episode, it's just not necessary. It's the holiday season. We're doing a Christmas wish list episode here, and out of the bottom of my heart. I'm apologetic, and I'm also thankful that you played the Christmas instrumental that I sent over, because I feel like this was good for the vibes and could lead into our Red Sox Christmas wish list.
Yeah, I mean, I already started the wish list because number one on my list was voicemails, and I got 4 of them. So thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa, for Tyler.
Not to kill the vibe here, but I do think this wish kind of does suck considering we're trying to help the Red Sox right now.
Not to kill the vibe, but your Christmas list sucks. Yeah. I mean, you're the one that just said, hey, that's really cool that you're giving the listeners out there a voice during the holiday season, and then you said it actually sucks. So which one is it? Is it a good thing or does it suck? I mean, I've never heard someone contradict themselves faster than what Tyler Milliken just did. By the way, how many suspensions are you at for the year? You're closing in on 200?
At this point, I think he's only 7 away.
7 away?
Wow, 7 away.
Painful. No, I think what you did is a good thing, but I think in the grand scheme of things, you're not really helping what we're working towards here.
I don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, I don't care. Not this time of year. This time of year, I'm thinking Christmas. I'm thinking about the people out there listening. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I'm still thinking about you. You know, hoping that you're happy, hoping you're safe, hoping you're healthy, hoping you're getting to be with your family. No one loves being with their family more than Steve, you know?
It is true.
Just like abandoned Section 10 night to be with his family and
love my family.
Where is Christmas this year, Steve? Where you guys doing Christmas? Hingham?
My parents, they got a new house in Hingham right by the water.
Oh, they just got a new fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you should come by.
I would like to come by on Christmas. Tyler?
Is there room for me?
Absolutely, Tyler.
Jake?
Oh,
of course there's room for Jake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeremy
That's
too.
Nice. That's nice. Steve, what's on your Christmas list since we spent so much time on mine?
Of course, Jared. Thank you for tossing it over to me.
Sure.
Top item on my Christmas wish list for the Boston Red Sox. Would love Nolan Arenado at third base.
Wow, a little Nolan Arenado.
I would love for the St. Louis Cardinals, out of the bottom of their heart, just the real holiday cheer. I'd love them to eat as much of that contract as they possibly can. Let's lighten that up for us a little bit. I think he's going to have big hits here. If he gets dealt here, I think he's going to fit in just fine. And I think he's immediately going to upgrade us defensively. And oh boy, do we need that. And fans that are in those mentions, fans that are in those replies, I think could come around on Nolan Arenado and learn to love him the way that I do.
Wow. That's it? That's
number two. Number two. Now, this is a Christmas wish list based off of the fact that when you made one as a kid, you weren't fully sure if you were going to get every item on your wish list, because some would say that there's some overlap here. Alex Bregman at second base for the Boston Red Sox. Yes, he would be on the wish list.
Both?
Again, if I don't get one, I would want the other type of deal.
God.
I don't know if I'm going to get
Ask
the
for the
N64
PlayStation and the Xbox.
Exactly. Am I getting the N64 and the bike?
God.
Unlikely.
Oh my God.
But then it puts that in front of your parents of like, well, we better at least get them one, right?
Oh my God. Oh my
Or it's going to be
word.
the worst Christmas ever.
Yes. And I got to mention something real quick off of Worst Christmas Ever. One of my favorite family moments around this time of year was my little brother, Brian. He didn't get a gift that he wanted. And he said to my aunt, right to her face, "This is just what I didn't want." Which I still find so hilarious, because it's like, of all the items in the entire world, you got me the exact one that I didn't want. I don't know if Brian listens to Section 10. I don't think he does, but I had to mention
Does
that one.
anyone in your family? I know your parents don't, because
Guess who listens? Guess who listens? Guess who listens?
Obviously, the Peralta, the fuck. fucking year. That's why he's the best.
Dan Peralt will hear this.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. Yeah, he blazes the path. No other Peralts give a shit, huh?
About the pod? No, my dad will listen occasionally. My dad tunes in.
Joan?
And then Joan sees the promos on Instagram. So,
okay,
there we go. She watches the best of the best of our content. But yeah, Bregman, I mean, we've talked about Bregman on here. I don't think he's going to come here. It's not like that means I don't want him to end up on the Red Sox. Obviously, Jerry's very close with him. I think that would be great for the show. But yeah, veteran leadership. Been there, done that. A guy that actually has playoff experience with the Red Sox don't have a lot of. And my last one, I'll wrap it up real quick, guys.
Yeah.
I say it a lot. I know I say it a lot. Okay, I get it. I understand. It's the Coke bottles.
Yeah.
This time of year, it would really just cheer my heart up. It would fill me with joy if the Red Sox brought back the Coke bottles above the Green Monster on one of the light towers. I'm still not fully sure why they ever got rid of them, considering they still have a relationship with Coca-Cola. And considering that's the case, considering any time I tweet about it, which I know is too much, it still gets good reaction and people still agree with me, they should bring them back. That first stoink, it would hit like crack, as the kids say. And
it was more like a donk.
That first donk,
yeah,
would be incredible, and it would really make my Christmas this holiday season.
I forget what year it was. I want to say 2005, maybe. Jim Thome was on the Phillies. He hit an opposite field home run off a Coke bottle, and I'll never forget that. Donk. It was high off the Coke bottle, high up there. 2005. Tyler was still shitting in his diapers.
Jerry, T-Dog.
Yeah.
2007 was the last year of the Coke bottle, so another reason why it was a magical season.
They don't talk about that enough.
I didn't realize that. I thought they lasted a little bit longer than that.
Removed before the 08 season, unfortunately.
Why? Do we know why?
I don't know.
Sponsorship, right?
Yeah, but
they have a deal with Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm going to find out, though.
Yeah. T, what's on your Christmas list, little buddy?
I tried to ask for some different stuff. I think when you come with a family with siblings, you kind of work with each other. Do you not?
Yeah.
You want, to get something that maybe you want that, another sibling's getting another thing you want, and you can kind of package it all together. So I avoided the Corbin Burns or the Alex Bregmans of the world.
Mm-hmm.
My first one, a Roman Anthony extension.
Ooh, I like that one.
Thank you.
Good one.
I like that one,
a little outside the
T.
box, but I feel like it's a topic that's going to get a little bit more, steam as we get closer to spring training. But in a world where we keep seeing Willie Abreu in just about every trade package that's being rumored or whatever it may be, I think Roman Anthony is going to end up starting on the opening day roster. And the best way to kind of set that up and get him on the 40-man, sign him to that Jackson Chourio-like contract. And I think that's where we are with Roman Anthony right now. TJ Stats had an incredible post. I'm fighting my Christmas hat right now. This is really bad. Had an incredible post kind of just showing the baseball savant metrics for Roman Anthony at AAA. It's ridiculous for a 20-year-old, man. To be 99th percentile walk percentage, 100th percentile WOBA, everything. Even 90th percentile exit velocity is the 99th percentile. This is the guy you go out and give that kind of contract out to very early.
Yeah.
I want a Roman Anthony extension, and it would make a certain part of the fan base very angry, and I'm all for that. They would just be raging, but that's a good way to spend money.
What?
If Roman Anthony,
Roman Anthony would make people angry?
Oh my God, there's a certain amount of people that would lose their mind over that they're handing out $100 million to a guy who never played at the big league level.
Oh my God, well, fuck those people. They're dumb.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Those are dumbos.
But they would absolutely sit there and be like, oh my God, this guy never played a game in the big leagues, and this is what John Henry spends his money on.
You're talking like who? I'm not even gonna say his name, but that
this is sports radio land.
That dumbass that he's like that 50-something-year-old guy that tweets us all the time, being like, "I want to fight Robinson Peralta in a cage." Tweets us every fucking day. That guy would hate the extension.
Yes, but give me the Roman Anthony extension. I want the whole presser at spring training and all. Number 2, this one's probably not surprising for me, but in the new year, everyone wants good health, right? Give me a healthy season of Tristan Casas. Let him have the chance to earn back, I think, some of the doubters.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Not that you're going to say Trevor Story, but yeah, no, Tristan Casas.
Trevor Story would be nice as well. but I want people to remember how special we looked at Tristan Casas a year ago. I want that respect as the franchise first baseman back. I don't want everyone just saying simply, get rid of him. I want Vladdy here, or whatever it may be. I want to get back to where we were a year ago when everyone wanted to say that Tristan Casas was going to be better than Vladdy or was already better than him. I want to return to that land. My last one, it's a little weird, a little outlandish. It has to do with the MLB draft. The Red Sox have the 15th overall pick. I want Luke Stevenson out of UNC.
I was going to pick him.
All-around catcher. Oh. I know a lot of people are into Ike Irish. I saw Coley tweeting about him the other day.
Yeah,
big power bat.
That was part of the company meeting.
Was it? That's what you guys were talking?
Yeah, that's true. We just love him. He came up, yeah.
With the state of Connor Wong's defense, we are going to have to find a catcher of the future still. Luke Stevenson, all-around, really solid defensive catcher. Yeah. Swings at the plate pretty, solid as well, with some nice pop from the left side. Feels like a nice fit for where the Red Sox are at and should move quickly. Those are my 3 wishes.
Okay. Jake, what's on your Christmas list this year?
Up first, I don't know if Santa's got any pull in Japan. I assume he does, but just putting in a good word with Roki Sasaki.
Yeah.
I know it's a long shot, but just telling him, hey, give us a conversation. I think that would go a long way.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that a lot.
Up next, I got Tyler to hit the higher on 6.5 Red Sox games attended.
Ooh,
that's pretty high. That line is high given the history, but Jake is going to be a Red Sox season ticket holder this year in Section 10. He can actually influence this number by inviting T to a couple games with him this year.
Me and Jake have a lot of fun when we're alone together.
That actually leads me to my next point pretty well. I'll do 76 games first row behind home plate tickets. That'd be awesome from Santa. And I'll do 5 in Section 10.
That's sick.
Pretty good deal.
I mean, now that you know Dennis Drinkwater, imagine like one day, like, hopefully it's a long time from now, but when Dennis Drinkwater passes on, Jake just gets a phone call and is like, Jake,
you're up.
I'd love to, let you know that Mr. Drinkwater put you in his will and you have his season tickets now if you'd like them. And you just see Jake sitting behind home plate for every Red Sox game for the next 80 years.
I feel like I've sort of already laid the groundwork to make that happen, but I think I got to go to a couple games with him. So maybe that'll be a goal this year.
I feel like you could make that. Did you get his number?
I do have his phone number.
Ooh, that's big. That's a big part of this, Jake. Jake could easily be that guy, by the way. Jake's not gonna be yelling stuff at people. He's gonna be watching the damn game. That's what Drinkwater does. He's gonna be sitting there. He's gonna be on TV, not making a bunch of faces, just caring about ball. Jake could be
yapping
great.
Though, but
he will be yapping, but it's like respectable. It's gonna be the stuff that you want him to be yapping, like at the opposing team.
Right, like he's talking to like the umpire. He's yapping at the umpire to get the call right.
Then he's going to be rocking all the merch too, so it'll be great for the show.
Yapping to the guy in the on deck circle, shit like that.
Yeah,
just typical behind home plate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those are all really good lists, fellas.
Thank you.
Those are all really good lists. I feel kind of I don't know, selfish that I'm the only one that got what I asked for on my list.
It's crazy, yeah.
Like you guys asked for T.
You didn't give us your other wishes.
That's all I wanted.
There you go. He got what he wanted.
Yeah, I wanted voicemails and I got them.
He wanted 3 voice. That was his 3 things. 3 voicemails.
Yeah, I got 3 voicemails. I mean, I the Roman Anthony extension was fantastic. I want a Garrett Crochet extension. I want the Red Sox to bring in one of my friends. Doesn't matter who. Just someone. Keep bringing my pals to the Boston Red Sox. Like that'd be great. What else do I want? I want a winning season. I want the playoffs back in Boston.
Oh, please.
I would I want to put on my Christmas list a Section 10 live show in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to add good health and success for Tyler Milliken in 2025. Why are you shaking your head?
I don't know if you really mean that.
Why would it be on my Christmas list if I didn't mean it? I would put it on my fake Christmas list if I didn't mean it.
I hope you get it.
Steve?
I'm going to add something to my wish list, and it's something a lot of listeners of this program are asking for as well. Section 10 hats. Section
I can guarantee that.
Hats
you know what?
On the wish list.
Stevie P guarantee 2025 Section 10 hats.
Let's
Stevie
go.
P guarantee.
Adding something to a wish list that I could probably have a hand in isn't really how this works, but still, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for the listeners. Jared's doing it for the listeners. Section 10 hats.
I can guarantee you I'm doing it for the listeners because I don't fucking wear hats.
That is very true.
Fuck would I get hats for unless it's for you guys?
Last time I saw you with the hat was parade.
Parade. Woo! Remember that?
I think that's all the time we got, Jake.
No,
right?
because
you said
if
that like we're rapping or something.
If
at
we
this
were
point?
to no, because if we were to do another thing on my wish list, it's to be in another parade. But this time, I want Steve next to me on the duck boat. I want Steve in the duck boat. That's my wish.
You're gonna make me cry on camera. Oh,
That's my wish.
goodness.
That's my wish. I want to be in a duck boat. Me, Steve,
Gets the heart.
Dan Peralt in the same
Coley.
duck boat.
You know what you're gonna do.
What?
I shouldn't even put this thought in your brain, but you know what you're gonna do.
What am I gonna
the
do?
day of the parade, you're gonna go, we only got 2 spots and I'm taking Dan.
I mean, in fairness, like, did he earn it more than you did? It's hard for me to say. I think it's unfair for me to answer that. You know? So, especially during the holiday season. Like, that's not...
That is true.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Jared said I'd be on the duck boat if the Red Sox win at all.
Yeah. Me, you, and Dan. And if we only have 2 spots, me for sure, and
we don't,
TBD.
and we can just don't even
I don't know. I think it should go to like whoever like is the Peralta of the year for that year.
Well, you could go to me. Well, we can figure that out. I'm sure we can, sort that out. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not because I'm for sure gonna be there. But
you're gonna be up there. I know that.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I've seen you up there.
Oh, I've been up there. You know. Yeah. Did you go to that parade, T?
No, I couldn't. I actually was not allowed to.
By who?
My college professor that day did not allow it. We would all get a 0. It was like a major midterm exam for us.
This guy sucks.
I know.
Yeah.
It was like
it was
legit.
Halloween too.
It was fucking ridiculous.
He's like, if you dress up, I'm gonna kill you.
I was
Who gives a
heartbroken.
midterm exam on Halloween in college?
Sports journalism class as well, which is even crazier.
Sheesh.
I know.
I would have just dropped out. I did that in a math class in college where I was so frustrated. I was like, I didn't get it. I was not doing well grade-wise. We were probably about 35 to 40% through the semester. And it was the day that they were bringing Nomar back. It was, May 5th, 2010 it would have been?
Yep.
And my professor was like, we're doing a surprise little quiz. And it was a 5-question quiz. Handed out a sheet of paper to everyone. It's like, either you get it or you don't. 5 questions, either you get it or you don't. And I was so frustrated with this class and math in general that I just spelled out Nomar, handed in the paper, dropped the class. I was like, I'm done.
Baller.
I'm done.
Dude,
I
the
didn't pass.
impact that Nomar had on our lives is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I would, if I got home too late from Little League but still had to like mow the lawn that day, I would just mow a 5 in the lawn and just let it ride. And
Yeah.
that next day my mom would be like, He did the Nomar lawn
He
again.
did the Nomar thing again.
He did it again.
Steven. Oh, Steven.
I
The
hate this
fucking
kid.
Nomar. Your
He's
mom
never
doesn't
going to
swear.
win Peralta of the Year doing stuff like this.
No.
How about that, by the way? How about that TBT? It's not even a TBT, but that throwback to The Rock and Nomar. That was really cool.
Yeah, where did you see
remember that event? You remember that event, right?
Funny story about that video is I'm pretty sure the oldest video on YouTube of it existing is on my YouTube
Sockspace.
channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find a clean version. And I was like, this ain't it, because you recorded it on your phone, like off the TV. But
Yeah.
I did see it said Sockspace, so that was good.
Yeah. What year did I post that? Like 2009, maybe?
It said 14 years ago, I think. I think it was like
There we
2011.
2010.
It was 12 years ago,
12
May
years.
23rd.
In
Of what-
2013, you're just filming your TV.
That's crazy, dude. I was in 8th grade.
That's funny. Shout out to Loomer. When I ever saw Lou in that video, I was like, look at this guy. Lou always looks good, but that was a young Lou. Good looking lad.
Yeah, that's how time works for the most part.
No, I know, but it's just, I forgot that he even looked
Lou
like that.
looks great now. I'm not
Lou
gonna
looks great now. No,
I'm
Lou's
not going to mention any names. I'm not going to mention any names here. There might be some members of my family that find Lou very attractive, even today.
I wonder who.
You keep your fucking mouth shut, T.
I didn't say anything.
You gasped.
I'm surprised you admitted that publicly.
I didn't name any names. It could
Lou's a
have been like
gentleman,
my
though.
third cousin
is.
from Alabama. I don't know.
I'd let Lou talk to my sister or mom, probably my mom more. My sister's a couple years younger than me. My mom be into Lou.
Well, seeing that video, I was like, was this pre-Mia Hamm? 1999 was pre-Ham, right, for Nomar?
That felt like prime ham time.
Was that prime Ham time? Okay.
Felt like it, yeah. When did they get married? 2001? So they would have been dating.
Did Nomar and Ham get married?
When
We got to
did
find
he
our way
wife
back to
up the ham?
2001. 2003. So
He married the ham
I don't
in
know.
3?
married the Ham in November 22nd. They did it on the JFK date.
Wow, that feels intentional.
They got married on the 40th anniversary of JFK.
Wow.
Getting lit up. That's interesting.
Just a couple of movie buffs.
But no, I say that to say, I'm like, you got Nomar, Lou at the Garden, 1999. I'm like, what were these guys getting into after that? We should just ask Lou.
Like, what did they do that night?
That looked like they were treating it like, oh, we're having a night. Like Nomar
Yeah,
was
boys' night out.
Nomar was locked in. Lou had that look of like, all right, like where are we going afterwards?
Yeah, like if you're Nomar in 1999, you're the fucking, you own this city.
You own the city.
And you've got, this is probably, obviously, like WWE, as you know, Steve, like WWE is at the peak of its powers right now, but 1999 is the heart of the Attitude Era. Like it's
the Attitude Era, yep.
It's a big fucking deal, and The Rock is the 1A, 1B with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You've got The Rock in the heart of the Attitude Era, pointing you out, being like, "This is the guy."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the boys probably ended up at Sissy K's that night. Either that or the Golden Banana. Like they didn't just go home after that.
Well, Rock referenced the Kitty Cat Club, so I assume that was some strip club around here.
Maybe
The Cabaret.
I can't speak to any kitty cat club, but the Golden Banana is a staple over here.
I just found out that wasn't a male strip club.
You ever been to a strip club, T?
No.
We gotta find
Too
a strip
late.
club. Jake,
Nope.
book a strip
Nope.
club that would let us film
It's over.
inside.
Nope.
Yeah, book a strip club that would let us film inside. We need to do T's first strip club experience on
Martha
film.
listens to these episodes, so definitely not.
Martha, listen. There comes a time in every man's life where he has to experience a strip club once. It's not what you think. I've probably been to, I'm not a strip club guy, but that's where you bond. Like I've been to a strip club with Dallas. I've been to a strip club with Steve.
Okay.
So if I'm going to a strip club, It's to bond with my male counterparts. It's not about the women dancing. It's about,
of course, it's about your buddies.
It's about your buddies. It's about your buddies. The night before I faced Alex Bregman, I was in a strip club getting rubbed down, like my literal shoulder, getting a massage by a stripper. She had like the massage oils and like, you know, they go around and they'll give you like massage your neck. I was like, honestly, can you like massage my shoulder? Like I have to pitch to statistically the second best offensive player in Major League Baseball tomorrow. And I'm getting rubbed up.
And she's like, oh, Bregman?
Yeah, by Chandelier. Yeah, she goes, Bregman? You're facing Bregman tomorrow? Breggy bombs? And I was like, yeah. And Chandelier gave me the rub down that allowed me to pump 82 MPHs to old Breggy. And the legend lives on to this day. But yeah, you know, it's Martha, it's not what you think.
And again, we would get
Martha,
to the strip club story,
me?
but we're out of time.
Yeah, there's definitely like the strip club story. I can't tell you that today. Like, first of all, it's a Christmas episode. Number one, it's a Christmas episode, and number two, we don't have that much time.
We don't have any time left.
We don't have that much time. But T,
they're kicking us out of the studio. What do you
You ever been to the Cabaret?
No.
On Route 1?
Mm-mm.
That looks like the worst strip club ever.
Nah, there's definitely worse.
They post weird things on their Instagram, like their dailies.
Why do you see? This is where you get in trouble, T. Why are you following the Cabaret on Instagram?
Shout out Kevin Majori, who is also from Saugus, who actually put me onto this because I said I always drove by the Cabaret and thought it looked horrendous. And I wanted to know what their like food situation was.
So you're blaming one of your coworkers for pointing out the Cabaret's Instagram that you definitely looked at?
No, I'm just saying Kevin mentioned that to me as a fun
He just
fact.
told you about it.
No, he was just describing it to me as we were talking.
T, I'm gonna throw you a life raft right now. I've never been to the Cabaret and you haven't been either, right?
Never.
Let's just leave it right there. Let's leave it right there.
Merry Christmas.
Because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, dude. You know? Did you get Martha something nice?
Yes. I don't want to say it on here or else
Well,
I'd
yeah,
be
no,
spoiling
she's
it.
listening. Yeah.
It's very nice.
That's good. Merry Christmas to Martha.
She's a lucky girl.
No.
Dude, who says it like that? She's a lucky girl.
Yeah, you're supposed to say, I'm a lucky guy this holiday season because I have the love and support of my day one down-ass woman.
T over
Martha.
here, she's a damn lucky woman. Let me tell you that
Yeah,
much.
where the fuck would she be without me? God
I
damn.
appreciate you, Shoddy.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
when
you
he
see-
shouts
anything
her out.
else you want to say to her? Because she's listening right now, probably pissed that you look at the Cabaret on Instagram.
I
Anything
do
else you-
not do that. Let's not start that rumor. This is intel
Sorry,
I
I'm
received
just-
from
I'm
a
reading between
Saugus
all the-
person.
All right. Do you have anything you want to say to Martha right now?
I only got eyes for you, baby girl.
That's right.
That's all.
Yeah. Give her a little kiss.
Mm.
Oh, I did not like how that
was
tasted.
awful.
Yeah, no,
That
I
was
didn't
rough.
I didn't like that.
Jake
didn't
ducked
like that.
so fucking hard out of the camera. He's
I
like,
didn't.
we're just
I-
dodging this.
I
Too
didn't
much
like
comes
that.
out of the way, Jared.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. All right. Is this a clean 40?
I doubt it.
58 right now.
Nah.
There we
all
go.
right. All right. Well, it's a bonus pod, so.
Yeah. I think this means we'll be back after Christmas, I believe. That probably makes the most sense. I guess depending on if something big happens, could have an emergency pod.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't give a shit. I'll pod. I told T, I'll be right here on Christmas night. I don't give a fuck.
I'll be here. I promise you.
Yeah. You know, if news breaks, I'm here.
Last
I'm
year we
always here.
got sale on the 29th
Yeah, it
and
was between,
Giolito the day before.
both of them were between Christmas and New Year's.
So you never know. And is Breslow Jewish?
Correct.
Right, so he's working on Christmas. He don't care. Yeah.
You know who else is working? Heim.
Yeah. Yeah, we have two non-Christmas celebrators potentially pairing up for a Nolan Arenado trade. I don't know. We'll see. But you know they're not sitting at home watching Elf. So maybe there'll be a bonus pod. I'll be ready for it. So be it. But okay. If that's the case, we'll be back after Christmas. Hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. And looking forward to talking to you guys again real soon about Red Sox baseball. It's all of our favorite things. Even the non-Red Sox fans that listen to Section 10 just because they like the vibes. Happy holidays to you as well. I hope your team fucking sucks next year and the Red Sox win 162 games. That's what I hope. But we do appreciate all the non-Red Sox fans who listen. We do. But we'll be back before the new year, right?
Mm-hmm. Big time.
Okay, big time back before the new year. Okay, boom. All right. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye now.
Buenas noches, amigos.